What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. Corvo mentioned being here once.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out. But I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire. Once proud, but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done? You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers...
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov. I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaka, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the bloodflies are bad this year.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
The jewel of the South, they say. I guess that's what it looks like from very far away, huh?
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No,
That's
it's not.
Adamire in the distance.
Maybe one of the recent importers from Morley.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend.
All right, then. Maybe a little more.
Just don't forget about me.
Outside us crooked cock.
If I can just get through this shit, then I can
Hello
go
there.
and have a mug or something at the pub and feel a little like myself again.
Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them. That ain't never safe for the
Full
likes
day's
of me.
work. That's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work looks like?
A day like yesterday?
You bet.
You know that we're supposed to go to lunch. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it. He's in. What was your cut, Remus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging them.
I'm tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Circonian Guard, stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Carnarvon.
Hey, come here.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Enjoy the air here. I, for one, ain't selling fermented shark. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. I don't give discounts.
Built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all.
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the wall of light.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs. hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Good to see you again. Glad we could do business. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnatha, all official government...
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
Please, you gave me no choice.
Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, you couldn't stop him. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill. These break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens, trust me, don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
There was something here. Wait here. Just check this out. You damn shit! No use running! Come back here! Come on, let's finish this.
What's going on? Holy... One of us is down.
No! That... Who does things
By
like
the
that?
strictures! Isn't she the woman on the posters? Or the Abbey! I smell one! What? What? Somebody's down. I swear I saw something. Oh! End of the road for you! Ah!
The Wall of Light, from the time of the Rat Plague.
No way!
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
If you stay here, just don't go poking your nose where it don't belong.
This tale is told within our mightiest enclaves. And sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote
The last woman in the Isles.
It is the song
Tried to throw her a bouquet
of a
of
man
wild mimosas.
most high within the abbey who was banished during the Rat
In the
Plague.
cleanup detail.
His
Anyone
name
been assigned yet to cart up the bodies?
and all
Sometimes you're still wearing one.
I don't like that. Better have a look.
In the water! Still can, stranger.
You asked for it! I can't see any way to reach her!
How dare you!
Take this!
Nice! Perform rites over your corpse, blasphemer!
Think you're clever, huh?
I'll cure the world from the light. Ready a grenade! Clear the line! Don't take unnecessary risks! No way! Hey, you! Man! I will kill you for that! Split! Clear! Try. What the?
No.
Hey, God! You're going to pay for his death. Hey, you. This area is off limits. Shame on you.
Out for you! What? What is this? Quick scrap!
I've got just the thing for you. You little shit!
I'm not impressed!
Come back here!
Wait!
You aren't going
This
anywhere.
isn't...
Let's go.
Hold still!
Running!
You won't get away!
escape! Bad move!
Adamire Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
I could transfer you to the Dust District if you're looking for action, Sergeant Quinn.
No thanks, man. Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Adamire Institute has strategic value to the Duke's inner circle. That's all I was told. What's going on?
Let's see.
Spotted someone suspicious.
What's it?
I don't like
I
that.
thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
Pretty sure I saw someone there. It's you and me now. What? Somebody's down.
Yo, sure, yeah, he knows how to talk with the boss.
Shit!
A little
Time to collect. Effective against most.
I'll be damned.
What now? Did someone hear some thunder or something? Honestly, people jump.
What was that? Hey, Lewis! Forgetting someone can't even breathe no more.
Whoever did this, I'll... Ooh. Looking for a spot.
Let's have a look. In the road for you. You ready? Won't get away. No! Beg for mercy! Revenge! It's not next.
You aren't going anywhere!
She's dead!
Yes.
see. What was it?
Never been inside. Look.
No way!
Need some help over here!
End of the road for you!
You won't get away!
You won't come on!
You're so...
Revenge!
You
can't escape!
Oh, shit.
And I'll kill you for that!
You've been found guilty of standing in my way.
Kneel down to your bed!
Looking for a
Laughing
fight?
over rum about how you died! Protect your captain, damn it! She's wounded! Let's finish her! Protect your captain, damn it! Let's see. What was it? Pretty sure I saw something.
Huh? Remember that saloon Apollo's? Shooting dice or chasing the ladybirds?
You're supposed to be here!
Full house. Civilian radio uniform. They keep good whiskeys there. They even stop
you're
near
here
guns.
Can't have gone far. Ah, man. Let me know next time you go. I saw you.
Guess.
No use hiding.
That's her again.
Come on. Won't hurt you.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
You here? My Aunt Belinda moved to old Lamprow.
Really? I've never seen her without either a drink or a mandolin in her hands. Won't she die of boredom?
Old Lamprow's small, but there's a nightlife. And coming from Karnataka, Belinda's gonna be a
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Someone shut off a wall of light.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Wait for my signal! Come in! Stay back! You don't stand a chance anyway.
Come on. I don't have time for games.
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for pampered aristocrats recuperating from their imagined ills. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name, which is about to end. They say Dr. Hypatia's brilliant, but if she's involved with the murders, she's going to pay.
Guard personnel, on orders from